Good morning, everyone. My name is Bearcat, and this is Retro Rewind. And I'm happy to say that my audio is working. So if you watched the previous episode, I was having issues with my audio. I had recently set up my VR headset, and it looks like it had taken over the audio and did a whole bunch of crazy nonsense and caused problems. So it took me a couple days to figure out what exactly was happening and how to unfix it. So yes, if you did not watch that episode, or if you turned away, my apologies. Yeah. that episode didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. So hopefully this one works out better. Today we have a new release. So going to order I need to order 5 copies at least. And I get this like cool standee. I'm gonna order. Ooh. I'm gonna order none because I have no money. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna open the store. I'm gonna do returns. I'm gonna open the store, get some money, and get some new releases in before I lose money on that. And get my horror movies. So yes, if you did watch the first episode and you are back to watch more, thank you so much for sticking around. Yeah, that was just such an unpleasant situation. So thank you for returning to watch more old-timey video store nonsense. I reserved the movie Killer Mammal in Our House. So, so I'm Canadian. Ooh. And I'm a bit older. There was this really way before its time Canadian PSA about tiny hippos that would live in your house and I think made beds out of lint or whatever. And it was it was a PSA about how not to believe everything you see on TV and how to how you want to critically think about what you're hearing so that you're not being fooled. And this is back in the 1980s or like the early 90s. I can't remember exactly when, but like way before this age of misinformation and like just scumbaggery that we live in today. So the title of that movie just really made me laugh because it's this game being set I want to say 1990 is when the game is set. Plus that just even in modern era, seeing the House Hippo commercials on TV and online is just so funny. I reserved the movie Skeleton on the Bridge. All right. So. Okay. How much did I need to buy? Really want to get 6 copies of this movie.
Hey.
Little bit of time still before I can buy that. I reserved the movie a Grave. Once again, Dyslexia prevents me from being able to read. The Grave Robbers cow juice. Where are we? There you go, miss. Hello, I'm sorry for the wait. And $4 is your change. Thank you for coming in. Hello. Okay, and $2 is your change. How are you today? Ooh. So you got a big night ahead of you? Oh. I'm also blind. I already ordered copies of the new release before I started the episode. In the previous recording that sucked and nobody could hear. So okay, I'm running out of the new releases, but I did order them, so all is not lost. I might actually order 6 more. Just because we're running so low on them. Anyways, I noticed when I noticed the title of the movie when the customers were renting it, and I had played this before, so I recognized that movie cover. So that's how I noticed. And then I turned and saw the, third of my store that's taken up by it. I'm sick of stories with happy endings. Do you have a drama movie with a sad ending for a change? Also, if it's an old movie, that would be a nice bonus. I tend to appreciate those more. So an old drama. Let's see what we've got. Perfect. Here we go. Biscuit under the bridge. Hello, sir. All right, and your total is $8. $2 is your change. Thank you for coming in. Hi, miss. All right. And there you go. Thank you. How are you today, sir? So, in other news, so I think I mentioned in the last episode, I definitely mentioned in my last episode of Tabletop Game Shop Simulator, that it's just occurring to me, I really hope I didn't call this episode that. I said in that episode, and I think I said in the last episode of this, I had been losing my voice. It had gotten better, and then I've noticed that I've been losing my voice again. So this is a lovely chronic fatigue symptom that I have. So not only is the audio quality of the first episode poor, but the voice channel for this recording isn't going to be best because my voice isn't super strong right now. So apologies for that. I swear this game is not cursed. It is not cursed to terrible audio quality, but it is what it is. I reserved the movie The Pumpkin, A Beacon of Hope. Let's see what we've got for you. Here you go, sir.
Ooh.
So yes, rambling. My apologies. Interesting. Come back to that. So yeah, my apologies if my voice sounds horrible. It just kind of is what it is. Something I also noticed when I was rambling, I'm just going to run over and show you on camera when I clear up this customer, assuming it's still on the shelf. Yes, so you have a rare chance of getting a, better copy of a movie. I think maybe you get more money for them when if you're able to sell them after, or I'd say maybe they're more appealing, but that's the last one that's on the shelf. I'm not too sure what they mean, or if it's just sort of like an in-game collectible nod. But yeah, you can sometimes get these rarer movies. I'm gonna run out and talk to this dude in the back. So there's this guy in the back alley who sells bootleg movies, and I want to see what he's got. So I've got bootleg movies for half their market value, exclusive adult titles, ooh, and occasional holographic rarity. So yeah, that last part is what I was mentioning. Only the good stuff. Yeah, let's. I think today is Wednesday. Which, oh no, it is Tuesday, but oh well, I guess it's the end of the day, so I guess maybe he won't sell to me, or I'm dumb and need to click on it. Okay. I'm gonna skip on the adult movies because, you know, family friendliness. Okay. So this, I had read that this guy existed, but I didn't know what his deal was. So that is my first time interacting with him, and apparently I have customers that I've ditched and left on the at the till, because I'm a terrible business owner. just the worst at my job. Yeah, so I had no idea how that guy worked. I had no idea if he offered like one movie and maybe I'd missed the window, and again, just didn't notice that he had prices and product out. So I am a bit of a twit. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. I'm going to just stick this in the window if I can, so you can sort of see it from the street. You can't, but we can believe. Move these a bit closer. So, yeah, so I'm gonna check the catalog. I am out of drama movies, so I think some more are gonna come back tomorrow in returns, but I am really, really out of them, and so I'm gonna want to get some just to make sure that I have someone available to rent in the morning should I get, you know, not great returns. So $73. I think I'm gonna leave it with these. Let's get a couple on the floor and close the door. And I'm trying to remember if there's any like rent or anything that you pay. I didn't see any, but I have unlocked sci-fi movies, so it's good that I have some money left because I can order them. So the tutorial is complete as well as the demo, although I can still keep playing. So maybe play for another episode, see what we can do, but there won't be any more progress. You've completed the first 3 days as a proud video store owner. It's time to take your business to the next level. Now it's time to spread your entrepreneur wings and take your business to the next level. Okay, didn't have a stroke there. Improve your shop with decorations, snack displays, arcade machines, and other goodies to draw in more customers. Keep an eye out for special events like the Fall Harvest Festival happening this weekend. Although I believe the previous notification said that it reached the cap in the demo. Unlock new movie genres, hire staff, expand your store's footprint, and discover plenty more surprises along the way. So, let's just double check. Oh, no, maybe it's not complete yet. Okay. I'm gonna have to review the footage on that, and maybe report that to the devs. But anyways, with this remaining money, I can buy a couple of sci-fi movies, so at least I've got those in. And let's get... I can't afford both. Let's get Keyboard's Last Melody. So, anyways, yeah, so this is still the demo of the game. So, there is a cap, or some period of time, anyways. So, you know, early games are early. I do want to continue playing though. Misclicking. Yeah, I do want to continue playing as long as I can. This game is pretty fun, and it looks like there's a lot of potential for additional stuff I can do. Not that I can afford anything right now, but I just want to see what other stuff is available. So I think customized sign. I think this is for the inside of the store. I think you can like label sections of the store. So I'm gonna continue avoiding the slash machine because I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I think that's like you could put like new releases, or you know, I can keep a like horror section. Why is this saying mixed? Oh my. Okay. I thought you were home. Yeah, you make like so you have these titles for the shelves themselves, but I think you can the customizable shelf I think is for like wall signage. Nothing else I can really look at the moment. But these could be fun. I think these are movie posters. TV. This was so iconic in movie stores. It would play trailer reels and all sorts of other silliness. In the store I worked at, we would play movies quite often. And then we'd only play our demo reel on weekends when head office would get mad at us. Yeah, so super iconic. I think I've seen pictures. I think it like shows up here or something, or maybe you can choose where you place it. But yeah, those the TVs were just like so iconic in these old video stores. I'm gonna put these ones away. The rest of these guys. The rest of my new releases away. And get the rest of these back on the shelf. Hopefully I get some of those dramas coming in. Very horror movie forward right now. But yeah, so I definitely would love to keep playing. I'll do another day today, but I'd love to keep playing and see if I can get some more advancement, unlock some of the other kind of fun stuff that was teased in that pop-up. And yeah, just see what can I do in this demo at the current state. What fun can I have? A lot of... Oh, just let me get these back out and make a big mess of my shelves. I reserve the static horror, sure. Or the static haunting. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Hello, I'm terribly sorry for the wait. And $1 is your change. Thank you for coming in. How was your day today? And $1 is your change. Take care. Hello. And I'll be right with you. Okay. $4 is your change. Have a good day. Hi, how can I help you? I reserve the static haunting. Okay. And here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna want to order some more shelves. So I can do something with getting everything kind of straightened out and cleaned up again. And then, yeah, see about ordering some more movies. Decide what I want to do with that movie of Ill Refute. Whether I want to keep it on the shelf or whether I want to maybe just hide it, maybe drop it in the back somewhere and not worry about this video getting flagged for some silly reason. But yes. So today's comment question. So I want to hear about, you know, what were some of your experiences in the video store? What, you know, did you go to the video store, you know, every weekend to get something? Did you go to video stores? Were they a thing, you know, when you were younger? I know that they're quite rare now. There are still some rental places around, but you know, yeah, what were some of your memories of the video store if you did get to go to them? If you're on the younger side and you didn't get to live through this magical analog era of tapes and sadness, I reserve the movie The Divorce Badger. You know, if you could go back in time, or if you could find a video store in your area, what kinds of viewing patterns would you have? Would you know, go there every weekend and get a movie? Would you just go from like one end of the store to the other, just trying to watch everything they have? Would you say that's nonsense and just, you know, turn on Netflix? So let me know what your thoughts on the culture of the video store, and, you know, what are some of those memories you have? Do you have any like bad memories dealing with video stores? So share that all down in the comments, and let's reminisce of this simpler age that this game is set in. I'll be with you in just a moment, sir. So, yeah, video stores were such a thing. I remember going to them quite a lot when I was a kid. And then after my parents divorced, there was a really, really cool video store where my dad lived. So we would go there every weekend and just get a whole bunch of stuff, bunch of movies, we'd rent some video games. Just, yeah, lots of good times. Okay, I want to order, I think I want to order one of these big new release shelves, with all of my money. Let's make the worst choices. So, and just gonna stick that there for now, because I want to recycle that shelf, and maybe use that for something else. And then ultimately I want to use those as floor shelves. So I want to get taller shelves for over here if I can. Um, and then...
Hey.
Okay, sorry for the wait. Yeah, because the bigger shelves, you can fit more stock on them, so, you know, that's always great. But, yeah, the smaller shelves you can see over, so those will work really well on the floor. If I sleep with the lights on, I won't get nightmares. I'm looking for a scary horror movie to challenge my theory. Okay, let me see what I got. Let's get you Infection Purgatory. Hello, sir. And 150 is your change. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, so if I can get, not only are these shelves wider, but they are there are taller shelves. So if I can get taller shelves for the wall, you know, I think those will just kind of look a little bit better, and then I can recycle these shorter shelves for the floor. Although when I get to move that back, I do not know. All right, and $1 is your change. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so all the movies are off there, so I will. Be able to move that without breaking any pathfinding. Although I do have that display that might still be in the way, so we'll have to see how that goes. 50 cents is your change. Hello, sir. Okay, and $3 is your change. Have yourself a good night. What else is in the catalog that I want to order? I'll order that guy. More dramas. There's some good horror movies. Old horror, good drama, and should we go with that? Just not have any money. I'll sort it out. So yes, reclaim the drama section. And then I can maybe repurpose this as sci-fi. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna have to move all this stuff down a bit. Just I'll make it messy and I'll clean it up after. You there, and then yeah, I think I'll keep these over against this wall for now. You back, and then hopefully get some sci-fi movies back in. I can reclaim that shelf. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit. With no money left, there's nothing else I can do for the day. So we will end the day. So, yes, so, I will check in the returns and then I think call it a day. And then, even though there's no, it looks like, I forgot to read it again, but it looks like I have hit that level cap. I'm not sure what that means, per se, because it looks like the calendar is still advancing. So, I think maybe I just don't unlock stuff anymore, but I can keep playing, so I'm definitely happy to keep up with the game as long as people think it's fun, and as long as there's, you know, new silliness to have. But being that this is the playtest, like, demo, I expect when the game does go into either full release or early access, the save probably will break. That's just an unfortunate reality of playing these kinds of games. But, you know, we can always restart. Sometimes it's nice to restart. Of course, you do lose all your progress, but new features coming in, getting new opportunities to try things out, and just a fresh start to try out, you know, all the new things that are added. So, you know, even if there isn't much more expansion I can do, or if I'm gonna lose the save, you know, whenever a new version of the game comes out, I'm fine with that, because it just means there's more to try. So I can put my one sci-fi movie back on the shelf. Yeah, so I'm going to have to remember that guy's outside. But I'm gonna save the game and end it here. So if you enjoyed the game, as always, subscribe to the channel for more things, more episodes of this game, more episodes of other games. Like the video if you did enjoy it, especially if you like being able to hear it this time around. Share those comments about, you know, what your experience with the video rental world was like, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. So have yourself a good day.